Not like he's crossing this genetics. Oh, oh shit. Yeah, man. You want to join? Oh shit. Well, that's not good. Oh, that would make sense. I'm just going. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I was like, still had it set to long dark. Oh, it's so dark. It's black. I was trying to figure out a trick of being able to see in long dark and the pitch black caves and all. Game's impossible. You don't have a torch, like you're not gonna go searching it. Yeah, yeah. I thought that dog turns to look at you when I'm paying attention. Oh, look. Open door. I wonder if this. Yeah. Damn it. Taking me too long to find this bone. Oh, monkey paw. What does that do? What the fuck? Definitely. For the rest of my life? From now on, every mission is death. Like, it's permanent. Completely ruined. I had to uninstall, man. Thing hacks your computer. Moving around on me. Okay, if it hunts, it's an over 50% ghost. Probably. turned around and she was staring at me from the food bowl or water bowl. Like, oh. Like Will Smith. His wife basically was like, yeah, well, you know what she was doing, right? She was sleeping with her son's friends. She was sleeping with her son's friends. Alright. I was like, what the fuck? He just goes, Will Smith's probably grand about it. Like, I guess he's probably got his bit on the side for all I know. But imagine the son, like, goes being in the castle. He's an elusive motherfucker, this one. Wow. Nothing. What's the one that can mess with the exterior door? I'll have a look. Well, I think it went to hunt, but didn't feel like it. But the front door closed and it had the lock symbol on it as well, so I thought, yeah, okay, it was definitely a hunt, but it wasn't really a hunt. Like, it opened. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, whether it was a hunt, actually. No? Well, my sanity was. I, I was on my way down to the front door and it closed in front of me, but I didn't. Calm down, I know. He hasn't stepped in this salt either. I don't know what's going on. Throw my. Come on. Put it back. Go read. I don't know. I checked downstairs just because I'm getting like a 15 everywhere, but it was down to 3s at one stage, so. Oh, look at that, he moved to the attic. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, so I gotta move everything all the way upstairs again. Bad guy. Hey, Alex, do you want this art? And you start trying to sell it to me? It would be. The last one I looked at was ridiculous. Random pictures. Nothing. Oh my god. Insta-killed. What was that? Yeah, they just basically take anything they can find on the internet, put it together, and then they're like, here, you can buy it off me? And I'm like, oh, great. Thanks, guy. I actually went into full-blown conversations with these people sometimes, because once you join the Discord, you're not talking to a fucking automatic. You're talking to somebody who's like, oh, yeah, I could help with that, you know. I'm like, oh yeah, how? Or like, oh, I could show you this art. First they'd be like, oh, well, I'm an artist. I just got insta-killed by whatever that was. Raiju. Very elusive. And then insta-kill me. Let me read about this Raiju. I don't know much about you. That was crazy. Yeah, man. Raiju's a mean ghost. He is a mean ass ghost. If you don't have a crucifix down near your equipment, God help you. It can spawn next to your equipment and fucking run at you like at 2.5 meters per second.
No report this time. Be careful.
That is unreal. And if he gets the line of sight, you're fucked. Oh man, that's I have a new fear now. What the fuck, like? Note to self: always move crucifix first into new rooms. Yeah, it's fucking real shit. How thick your skull is, how good you are at surviving. Oh no, I haven't got what's it like playing it. It's a mullet, flash shaved on the sides. That's racist. Oh, you white? Whites aren't allowed braids. Oh, I'm joking. AI has detected unwanted conversations. Well, there those allegations of them like protecting children grooming groups. Well, I was like, that shit has. There you go. There's Bula. Fucked. Well, if they can get both sides talking, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what they do. You
Yeah.
got Asman on the fucking right, and they got.
Well, they
Hassan
keep
on the
banning
left.
Asman. It's like he is fucking. Like, I like the
For a
way
day.
he sits there. Yeah, I like the way he sits there and he talks about something and he brings up his opinion straight away. But then, other people kind of chirp in and he, he investigates people talking about, you know, it's like, how would you explain it? His view might change towards the end of the conversation. You know what I mean? Like, not completely,
Oh yeah, no,
but
Asman's pretty good.
yeah, I like that. Like, you'd be like, oh, well, I guess you got a good point there, but this is still how I feel, like, I like that. He takes in even the shit opinions.
I've been watching Asman since his fucking WoW days 10 years ago.
Yeah, he still goes
He's
on
a
about it.
very
I'm still not gonna
yeah.
watch it. Like, I'm sorry, I like it.
He's a very real person.
Yeah.
He's not putting on some kind of show or persona. It's just him. Oh, is that over?
No.
Oh.
I didn't know that. You remember? You've seen that Black Hawk Down, have you? The Americans go into Somalia.
God, like, isn't that like a 20-year-old movie or something?
Yeah, well, but it's based on a true
Oh,
story, right?
flipped him.
Yeah.
It's basically what happened. The UN went in to arrest a crime lord in Somalia, and the Yanks were backing them up with 2,000 troops.
Illegal shot.
I think it was 2,000 American troops. It was during the O.J. Simpson case. And
Oh,
yeah,
That's super illegal. Sorry, what was that, Alex?
uh, it was during the O.J. Simpson case. That's why it was like so memorable.
oh, that's super illegal. You're ahead of me, so.
Yeah, you can't kneel when he's down like that.
Get away with it.
I didn't realize that was the same time as OJ.
Yeah, man.
That's interesting.
And they shot like so many Somalians defending themselves, like, and that was all because of the UN. You know, like, fucking causing that shit. They got our troops into fucking Congo, got them fucking shot at. Ended up having to kill a couple of thousand mercenaries. This one group of Irish lads was fucking brilliant. In my eyes, they're like the best heroes. They were at their prime when the Irish reserves or the Irish Defence Force, or before they were the Irish Defence Forces. You know what I mean?
The
They were like-
IDF.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, most they were dead. So yeah, that's why they put us on the boat with Iran and fucking Iraq rather than Israelis in the fucking Olympics. That was great fun. It's like, which boat would you rather be on? The one that's fucking having a great old party with great looking women and fucking, or the other lot that are all standing there like, oh, we can't celebrate. Celebrating is haram. The Israelis are fucking partying up with like, who else? Iceland and shit. Like, just yeah, they couldn't put us on the same boat. That's what it was.
So many potatoes.
And I hate the Israelis. Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised they took a point there. Like, not even a warning.
Back-to-back fails, eye poke, and knee to down opponent.
It wasn't an eye poke, though. It was a knuckle.
Was it? Conclusively?
Yeah.
Oh, duck. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, I mean, it's a very blatant foul, though, right? Like, it wasn't like, oh, he was kind of on his way up, he was halfway there, he was, like, fully down with no, like, movement even towards stepping up, so, like, it was pretty blatant in that regard.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not mad at it.
No, you don't usually see that. Hopefully,
I mean,
they
it'd be
get more
better if
stuff
it was
out of a lot of
enforced like that more often. Like, I mean,
Oh,
you'd
I
like to
agree.
still see in an edge case where it was like, oh, like he was like, you know, milliseconds away from action.
Oh, I know, right? I did say thank you, right? Didn't I? Here, it probably was. Oh, look, turned on the TV. just can't do that. What we at? Don't hunt me too early now, Ghost. Compared to winning. Oh my god. Still haven't put a camera in. What am I doing? Oh, he stepped in the salt that quickly and I didn't even notice. Oh my god. Hello. Oh. Yeah. Oops, I've still got 3 evidence on. Shit. I named the stream 2 evidence. A fucking hacker. It really just... What a pervert. How did you know? ear off me. Still like hanging up on that one. Come on. This, because I know what it is. It's getting 2 videos of it though. Pretty much impossible. Filings are pretty quick, aren't they? No, they're not. They're normal speed. I've got a smudger as well. Maybe I could get a video of her. Like 2 videos I need to get. I guess crucifix burning. Oh, writing. Did I get the writing video? Didn't. Oh no, I've only brought 1 book. That's creepy shit, lady. Oh, got a video. Blood. Put on a show for me. Better not be talking again, bitch. Yeah, boy. Hey. One more. Go. And like, it should burn one of these crucifixes though, right? Like, shouldn't have to. Oh, I haven't got a sprint. Yeah, I've got both crucifixes, so be alright. Yeah, need to get a video of the crucifix burning, and then I need to escape a hunt. Which is pretty harsh to have as a single player. Yeah, there's one in the storage room. A little far away. I could probably get up the stairs. That's a broken hiding spot. Hiding spot is. Now burn one of those crucies. Bugged. Wasn't a hiding place. I didn't burn the crucie. Hunted my ass. Why didn't it burn the crucies? Got lucky. I got lucky, man. Yeah, but like that wasn't a hiding spot in there. If she came in, I was fucked. I had to light up the other one for sure. You know? Oh, just to get this one video. I shouldn't have taken these painkillers. But I can't figure out what to do for the last video, so you know what, I'm just gonna settle for this. Exactly. Let alone that it's probably gonna kill my ass. I have one incense left. It's not enough to make it to that hiding or half hiding spot.
Welcome
Wasn't
back.
a hiding spot.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
I don't know that one. Yeah, probably wasn't. I was thinking about ducking in at the end of the kitchen on the right there, you know that spot? But I've been killed there multiple times, so I don't think it's worth it trying. Yeah, it's a good one because some of the events in it really freak the shit out of you.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the
I still
equipment
haven't
and prepare
seen the full
accordingly
events
before
of
starting the investigation.
the mannequin one. Anyway,
New
the
intel.
second friend got a
Reports
small
of light
taste of it,
switching.
and it was like, let's get
Possibly
out of
harmless,
here.
but be careful out there.
Herbalic, alright. Loves this landing. Last room on the second floor is my favorite room. Keep moving around, dolls. Like this. Yeah, man. Look at them. Creepy motherfuckers. There's another light there. Never seen that before. Spooky. Oh, no bone on the second or the roof. Search downstairs after all. Look at that. Jeff. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Unbelievable. Oh, not a fan of Reggie's anyway. Mannequins. Mannequins. Looking at. It didn't affect my sanity too much, but I'm about to. Definitely a pervert. Oh, the ghost told me he's watching me. Heard that. What's the... Unless it is the ghost that only shows up on dots. So Mai Tai uses knees and their shins and elbows a bit more, isn't it? Those are supposed to make our maple syrup. No, trick. The trick is we don't make it. We just bleed trees. I'm only joking. You sell it to you Regents. Yeah, yeah. Technically bleeding a tree. Pretty horrifying. What's going on in Canada?
Fucking time to fucking get the sap though.
Oh shit. I forgot to take my pills. Gotta get the fuck out of here. Oh, Canada.
Our home we stole from natives.
Founded by on top of other nations.
It's just funny because the song, our national anthem, is "Oh Canada, our home and native land," and it's not our native land.
It is. Here, it is your native lands, man. Your people been there for hundreds of years.
My people? What are you talking about? My people.
Reckon everyone there.
My people came from Ireland and Holland.
Exactly. Yeah. But like you founded a nation, like you know what I mean?
No, my families came over in the 30s.
Dude, that's what I like about America, right? Like as long as you are devoted to America, you're American. You know, like
Oh yeah, if you've been
you
there
know,
for a few years, yeah.
like it's in their
Especially
constitution.
multiple
Like if
generations.
you can't be a citizen unless you put the USA before any other ethnic background you used to have. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
oh,
land
you
of
know,
opportunity.
yeah, well, I think that's the way it should be, you know? You don't support the country you're living in. Fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Go rebuild, fucking fix wherever you can.
What are your thoughts on the Irish government?
I know.
They don't want to help us. 20,000 homeless now? Crazy. Crazy. Oh, one of the
I
richest EU
mean-
countries. It's like, yeah, like most expensive electricity, most expensive rent. Like,
The city down the road has 60,000 people and there's 500 homeless.
500?
Here, so-
yeah,
yeah, in one city of 60,000 people.
yeah, but it's
It's
something
wild.
like statistically, it's like I think there's like 10,000 homeless kids now, because most of the parents of those kids, you know what I mean, are homeless. So
Mostly in Dublin, is it?
it's all over Ireland. And it doesn't even
Oh,
account
shit.
for the ones that are living with their parents, because that's considered homeless. You're not, like, you don't have a home, like, you can't raise a family, you can't get a girlfriend, you know. Things are just.
Oh, there's
things-
lots of multi-generational homes.
These are things that we've had throughout history. You know what I mean? families are made on, like, man and a woman getting together and having kids, getting a house. Like they're
My
pretty much,
neighbors live with their parents, and
Nice,
they're both
nice.
married. They've got 3 kids.
yeah,
I don't know. There's lots of multi-generational here. It's like pretty common, honestly.
yeah.
If
No,
you look
but
other places in the world, like Argentina, it's like really standard to have 3 generations per house.
no, I don't get it. Like mean it like that. I just mean like, you would move out and get, have kids if it was
Well, no, you
cheaper.
wouldn't. In most places in the world, you really wouldn't.
Well,
It's really just in a few countries that people have that opportunity.
yeah. Well, when you don't have a choice, much like myself, you know, I've been
Yeah,
renting
circumstances.
since I was 17. You know what I mean? Like single bed apartments, 2-bed houses, 3-bed houses, you name it. Like absolutely kept me on the lower level of the like having cash. Anyway,
Yeah, I couldn't imagine, man. That's a fucking struggle. Not being given the opportunity to put some money away and
Yeah,
have like
well-
that safety net behind you. That's
Yeah.
rough.
just if they were to help us, like here, well, that's it. That there is help there. They are building housing, and these houses are not in line with the general public. Plain and simple. They're moving in communities of other people. I'm not gonna bother saying it, but that's what they're doing. Huge estates full of them. It was a plan for just the Ukrainians, but now it's become a plan for Indians and other fucking ethnics that don't really like us. Because really, in the long run, they kind of want us to move out. Much like what's happened in most cities in England.
Yeah, they're doing it all over the world.
It's the plan.
It's funny too, because in different countries, like Argentina, for example, I had a buddy from there,
Oh, yeah, religious.
and they had Bolivians. Bolivians would always move down to Argentina and steal all their jobs and shit. It's like there's always some fucking country trying to get into another country.
Well, the Irish went over to England, and I've got a video of a camera crew that goes around in 1970, and they're pretty much just saying the Irish are probably like the best people to have around in these huge groups. Like they're no trouble whatsoever. Like, and
I
they're
mean, but then you go back to the fucking early 1900s in the U.S. on the East Coast, and Irish people were not seen as nice.
actually, if you looked at
Basically,
the
fucking
yeah,
immigrant slaves. They all had their own little hoods, and people fucking hated them.
they
Like,
well they
absolutely
were
fucking hated
slaves.
them.
Yes, they were
I know.
slaves.
Yeah, I know.
There was the reason why slavery ended in America was because of Irish slaves.
I don't
It
know
was-
about that. There,
I'm
man.
telling you, they
Rose
literally
and
had
Parks
Irish.
Had a lot
they-
to do with it. But...
there was like I remember watching a thing about that they're one of these 12 investors or big shots basically they got them around the table, and one of them was like, here, I've met a slave that was Irish, or he wasn't. I'm pretty sure he was Irish anyway, but either way they were just like, they're abolishing it for certain classes, and then it just became a huge thing, obviously. I may fucking bring up the video of it, because but the facts aren't really like, I don't have the facts right there, but there's a general story
I mean,
behind
they fought a
white
civil
people.
war over this, you know.
Yeah, but white people were slaves in New York, or that they had bought
Yeah.
Irish slaves somewhere, and they were like had them on the ship, and he was like, nah, this isn't happening. You know what I mean? Like, well, sure,
White
the
people
Irish.
were the original slaves.
Yeah, we were the.
etymology of the word stems from Slavic.
Yeah, we were the first slaves to rebel as well. Against
No, Irish
like.
weren't the first slaves. The Slavic people were the first slaves. That's where the
Oh.
word slave comes from.
Yeah, but the first
It's
to
literally the
rebel.
etymology of the word. Yeah, the first to rebel, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a case of it. You know what I mean? Of Irish slaves taking. It didn't end well for the slaves because I'm pretty sure they came back. They were on an island and mopped up after.
Yeah, boycott.
Uh,
That's where the word boycott comes from. It's like over where Connor lives. There's an island over there, and there was a lord. His name was Boycott. He had a bunch of slaves.
and they had the Irish. It was like a plantation, was it?
Something like that. I'm fuzzy on all the details, but I remember Connor sitting there telling me all about it there the one day.
Yeah, I remember watching a thing on YouTube about it. And there's some islands where they're speaking Irish, and they're all black Irish, because they had black men with Irish women, and they created a law. This is the biggest one that fucked over the English. They had a law that was against breeding Irish slaves with black men or Irish women or white, because they were creating a whole new line of people, you know, and they didn't like this. And in the English courts, they actually have a bill against, you can't do that because you create a slave that, because Irish people weren't worth a fucking shilling, like, or pennies, like, compared to a black slave. Because the black slave, you want serving a family. White slave is like, oh shit, my kids are gonna look at him like he's a friend. You know what I mean?
Except
like,
they don't understand a fucking word he's saying.
yeah, they didn't want the Irish. They didn't want the Irish to actually be smart enough to talk with each other. They did some. They did some rough shit to those lads on the islands, like, and it was all like, oh no, they were endangered servants. You fucking hole, they were fucking, half of them were dying on the ships on the way over to your fucking colonies because you wouldn't feed them.
I couldn't imagine jumping on a wooden boat back fucking 400 years ago to go across the ocean. Like, it's insanity.
I'm not liking what I've narrowed this down to. No lights either.
You mean back when people had to GPS by looking at stars, like?
Yeah, isn't that fucking terrifying? And then to hear that, like, you know, somebody you know jumped on a boat, and you don't even know if they made it there or not.
Until you
Like,
send a letter looking for them, yeah. Pretty cool.
Well, that letter's got to cross the ocean. Like,
yeah,
you're not
well,
gonna get that
guess
for
who put the
months.
fucking first transatlantic cable, huh? Motherfuckers.
Slaves?
Irish. They built the...
Oh, slaves.
Well, it was actually a famous Irish man that came up with how he did it, because no one could figure out how to get a cable, because the ship itself couldn't carry the weight of the cable. So they built this huge ship to specifically do it, right? And the cable broke, and he had a method of going to the same spot, grabbing the cable, attaching it to the other cable, and bringing it to the fucking... So he's like famous for it. Yeah, this picture down in the old train station, you know.
Those modern ships that lay the fucking underwater, the under-ocean cables are insane.
Oh wait, they were... It took 2 months to load the ship.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it's fucking heavy cable. And Alpin wasn't.
Them boys wouldn't be talking to peace right now. Like.
Exactly. Well, you know, and these are the things that the fucking Chinese are, like, Russians are always cutting on us. Ghost orbs. I was looking around for ghost orbs for half an hour there. What are you?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think the amount of innovation that's got us to today.
I feel like
sitting here talking to each other on the fucking computers. There's
Yeah.
a lot of variables that had to happen.
there was something that really bothered me. You know, Neil deGrasse Tyson, or I'm pretty sure.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, well, I've
He's
honestly,
so fake.
there's some things that I enjoyed about him when he's talking about science, and like he does know a
Just
certain
listen to
amount.
Brian Cox instead.
In here, there's a lot of them, but like I do understand where you're coming from with Neil deGrasse, because I've disagreed with a few things he said, especially his views on other things. But he definitely said something about, oh shit, you've gone and fucking, excuse me, what was I saying? What was he? What did he say? He's definitely said something that I did agree with. Completely gone out of my head.
I mean, a broken clock's right twice a day. You know, Mikio Kaku, Brian Cox, like there's so many better people in that field that you can listen to and gather information from.
Yeah. But what subject? What subject were we
Vsauce,
on?
for fuck's sakes. The internet, the technology that's got us to this stage.
Oh yeah. He did say one great thing, right? About fucking. It was about how the Middle East thrived beyond anyone's imagination during the the birth of civilization. All these civilizations started popping up, and crushing each other or whatever. But there was one great one. The Arabic nations were creating like astronomy, and they were catching up. They were
Yes.
flying ahead of the rest of the world, and everyone was just like, "Wow," you know what I mean? How are they doing this? You know what I mean? And then they invented religion, and it completely crushed their whole system, because it went from, oh, you can't look at the stars because that's fucking haram, like, you know what I mean? Like, or they went from being one of the top. He said in his interviews, like, if they didn't invent, like, that religion, they would have, like, could you imagine how far human species would be in science? You know what I mean? If they didn't just stop everything and go full on fucking, let's just conquer Europe, Ottoman Empire, let's go. You know what I mean? Because they did. A whole
Yeah.
lot of them did. Like every nation.
Imagine how much
Ev-
happier women would be in the world.
yeah, seriously. Well, we would be beyond, like, every 100 years we jump in technology. Like, if we didn't constantly fight these fucking crusades over land, we'd be thriving. But there's an internal good and evil. That's the way I feel. There's a fight between, and it's always been like the invader. We're not invading them. You know what I mean? We're not allowed in their countries, by the way. Just to let you know. When I was a kid, you could go over to these places like Iran and things like that.
I mean, technically, can. It's not easy to and not advised.
Oh, you'd be doomed.
No,
Even
best ever food review was just in Iran, like fucking a few months ago. He put out videos on it, highlighting all the cuisine.
Welcome back.
It's
This
pretty
job's ready
interesting.
for
was
you.
that CNN jobby? Was it where they went
No,
over?
best ever food review.
Oh.
He's a food guy on YouTube. Highlighted all the food in Iran. Some of the people there seemed all right. There was definitely a few sketchy moments that he had, but opposed to that, most people were sound. So
Iran, man.
yep.
Phillips' setup. Must have been.
I mean, I don't know. I watched the video myself. Seemed all right.
Well, I seen a CNN setup one where they went over there and they were escorting them around and all. Absolute propaganda.
Well, CNN is just a propaganda machine.
Oh,
Like,
stop.
it's absolutely terrible fucking news network. I really hope this fucking Paramount deal goes through and then CNN's just done.
Good.
I absolutely hate CNN with a passion.
I do understand why people watch it, but so yeah, like sometimes it's better to just not disagree. and think about things.
You turn it on, and you hear Trump's name every third word.
Yeah.
And I'm not even kidding. It's literally
know.
every third word they say Trump. It is wild. Like, for an organization that absolutely hates the guy, they sure talk about him a lot.
Yeah, we just had a big conversation. His name didn't come up once, you know what I mean? But like, you can't have a conversation with somebody in Ireland without them saying, "Oh, fuck's sake, that fucking Trump lad," you know? It's like, oh, shit, you don't like him? I kind of like him. Kind of like the way he gave back the waters to fucking Hawaii so they could start fishing again. I wish we could do that.
Yeah, it's a touchy subject. People that don't like him, they don't like him. I'm impartial, honestly. I don't mind him. I don't hate him. But do I think, like, Democrats are any better? No. Like, Republicans are just as fucking bad as Democrats. They're all fucking evil.
Good guys get shot. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Bad guys fucking shoot at them.
Corruption's just taken over the world. Like, it's... The bad people are in control, and there's no way around it anymore.
I feel like Trump, he might have overstepped his bounds in a way, like by trying to fight all these organizations. Like Europe fucking, we were strangling America. Huh? Our tariffs on them are ridiculous.
Yeah, the tariffs are interesting because a lot of people were super against them, but then when you look at the math behind them, like, there's a big reason the states changed that.
We were fucking ripping them out of it for years.
Oh, every
especially
country was.
on
The difference was
healthcare.
like 160% charged to the states versus them charging 20%. Like, a lot of it didn't make any fucking sense.
No, they had right to cut all of it and then be like, you know what, you guys can start fucking paying us.
And the NATO spending and stuff like that, too.
Oh,
like, there was a big discrepancy
have
there.
you seen
that
these
needed
new
to be
NATO
sorted out.
videos? They keep popping up on my, you know, my I'm scrolling through my shit. Like,
No,
and
my
it's-
algorithm's very clean from politics.
Well, mine isn't because I'm in Ireland, you know what I mean? The fucking propaganda flooded me and everything I fucking look at. Oh look, I found the room already. Irish Defence Forces had a video and it looked like Comic-Con or something, like they were all like lined up and showing off their guns and one was on a quad and all. I was like, this is it wasn't Irish Defence Forces, it was NATO, sorry, it was NATO. And it was official on the NATO site. I was like, oh my god, what have they done? All the comments were like, you know, fucking all the good gear but zero fucking experience. I thought this was an airsoft ad, you know what I mean?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. The only thing the NATO have done is like ask for help off America.
Well, America was paying the bill
Yeah.
for a lot of it.
Did you see that you know, Starmer selling those islands back to some random fucking crime lord in fucking
No.
Madagascar? Yeah, they own this
Jesus
small chain of islands, but one of them's fairly big and it has a big American airbase on it, like a really big American airbase. That's it during, you know, I think it was World War II. They turned it into a stopping point for the majority of the aircraft, and you know, like I don't know if ships stopped there, but I reckon they did. But anyway, the English owned it. The Americans built a huge base on it, and then Starmer tried to give it away. Like, there's been like war over it. Like, that's why Trump hates him with a passion. Like, he tried to persuade him, like, here, you can't be giving away that base. Like, you know.
Man was probably getting paid under the table.
Oh,
Insane
beyond
amount
that.
of money.
Well, they were like, no, it's ethnically the people of this people that date back to that island. Like, it was given to that island was given to them by like I think it was Italy or Spain. In kind of a thanks, they gave them these islands, so it was a tribute. You know what I mean? So they inherited it like 200 years ago. You know what I mean? And it's the same with that fort that's in Crota. Is it the one that is in Spain? No, the one that's being invaded by immigrants at the moment.
Yeah, in the south.
Yeah, right. That's 500 years Spain.
Promised some 3,000 years ago, was it?
That was that's it. It's 500 years of the Spanish living there. You know what I mean? And no, like the Moroccans didn't even have a state like 100 years ago, and this Spanish fort town is now like, oh wait, this should be Moroccan. Like I don't agree. I feel like their families have been there long enough to be part of the
Thank
land.
God I don't live there.
Well,
Keep it over there.
we have it in our national. Basically, citizens, like every Irish citizen, should be like, you know, fighting for Ireland. Really, like. They read it out in the book and every year. It gets shorter every year. Bastard. That's racist.
I don't know.
Feel death.
Knowing you guys, maybe it's just bias between your generation or something, but y'all seem very nationalistic and you have got a very good understanding of your history across the board, especially like you and Connor.
Yeah, but we're handing it away, man. You know, the nationalism, like they did it. They meant it for Irish citizens, Irish blood. Like now, it's literally anyone that comes here is Irish. That's it. That is
just
it.
even knowing your history like you guys do, like you clearly had a lot of that taught to you in school, whereas here we learned like about Louis Riel and a few other little moments in Canadian history, but very little in school. There's really not much like nationalism here at all in education.
It's a shame, really. Canadians, they have a history.
Like,
I'm pretty sure the Canadians have a
people,
good
you
history.
know, bleed red and white here for sure. But like, in terms of knowing exact moments of history or people's names and stuff, like we didn't learn all that shit. Like,
Well, I feel like that they've tried to suppress Irish history. You know, if you look into what Sinn Féin start, or actually here, even got into an argument with someone on Facebook about the basically at the end of when we got our country back. Padraig Pearse, he was executed. He's one of the greatest heroes in my eyes. Like if you look back to him, he was on the line in the post in the post office, was it?
I mean, Canada is just a much informed from different multinationals, so like
multinational,
be different.
But they were colonies, like. You know, you had French colonies.
Different colonies,
English.
though. French,
Yeah,
Spanish,
exactly.
and English. And
you had a
we're considered one of the biggest multicultural countries.
Multiple nations, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much like English, French.
Well, Spain
Largely,
held
I guess.
half of Canada for a long time. That was the whole, was it Mississippi Accord or whatever? No, the Louisiana deal. Yeah, the Louisiana shit. Where Spain sold it.
And then no doubt a lot of America too.
Yeah, it was like most of America. A little over half. The Louisiana Purchase.
You know, the Irish marched up an army to chasing somebody into the north. I think it was the English.
15 men.
We had a whole division. Supposedly funded by the Americans as well to go north, and we were chasing the English. Didn't end well. I'm pretty sure the English copped it. They probably had fucking spies in our ranks. You know what I mean? That's the problem with fighting. You know, people that were like, they had lads in our group and we had lads in their group. Wasn't gonna end well.
Oh, I'm sure it still happens. Espionage is a huge part of fucking everything, political and war.
But there was a great nationalist vibe of the Irish left for years. I feel like you can see it all the way back to Napoleon days when they all wore the white and green harp on their battle on their that's the uniform the Irish Legion picked. And like even Napoleon was shocked about how clean and fucking well kept all the Irish made them all officers. Sent ships constantly to recruit the Irish. Well educated.
I wonder if North Koreans talk like this too.
No,
our history is the best history.
They still got their little fucking we fought China. You know what I mean? Like that's
the South is evil. We are the best.
Japan invaded us once or twice. We fought China.
I know, but you think about it, right? And the propaganda that you kind of learn throughout your lifetime, and maybe not propaganda is the wrong word, but history, it can almost be construed as kind of a propaganda to some degree. And then,
but
like,
not
to
when
compare
there's
it
proof.
to something that's like...
Not when there's proof.
Well,
like,
North Korea has proof, too, to their citizens. Like, it's no different.
No, but we have ancient artifacts. Like, you ever heard of the Book of Kells?
I guarantee you, North Korea fucking says the same shit to their citizens. Like, we have 2,000 years of history in Korea, and
we have a structure that catches the sunlight
that way.
Only one time during the year. You know what I mean? It's like the winter solstice. We have a building that only catches it during that. You can only see the hallway lit up during the winter solstice. Oh, that's a ghost mist, and I have nothing to record it. It's after me! Oh my god! I didn't realize it stops. Yeah, the winter solstice, we have... my brain is not working for names tonight. Up in Dublin.
I don't know how you remember any of these names, man. I can't even remember people I met fucking a month ago.
But it's older than the pyramids. And then we dated our farms in the west side of Ireland. This is another thing. They pretty much were like, no, the Irish haven't been here that long. We've been here for fucking over 4,000 years. Irish, like people farming.
I've been there the whole time.
We were on an island.
Myself.
The first time we were counted in the history books of Europe was fighting Romans. Like the Romans fucking feared our ships because we were taking them prisoner. And that was probably because we had a shitload of Vikings here already. Like, they were running... Dublin was, like, the biggest slave port in Europe. It's crazy stuff, man. But, you know... Teach your kids that. Teach them about fucking Palestine. Fucking...
Oh, don't fuck Palestine. That's dirty.
I'm feared that when I bring my kids to school, month's time, they're gonna be fucking trying to teach them the 5 pillars of Islam. So, what happened in the north?
Take this a job, bring it to your mom.
Man, you should have seen the school books they released over here. It was ridiculous.
I couldn't imagine these.
They
days.
were
I'd be scared to look at
ridiculous.
them.
They were basically saying Irish ways are racist. You shouldn't be, you know, anything you do that's Irish is racist. You should be multicultural, and that's it.
Poor old Barbosa bleeding all over the shop already.
I know, I want to see him win so bad.
Spinning wheel kick of destiny, like, just to sign off.
Beautiful way to end a career if he did. It's good to understand different cultures, and it's definitely good to be accepting of people, but to an extent.
I'm complete.
Like,
completely accepting of all cultures. You should see the amount of people I worked with in the hotel business. I went into factories after that, and then even I started actually where I started was a Japanese factory up in Bray, and then we worked with Filipinian men and women, and you know they were like it wasn't hard to outmatch them on the skills, you know, and the speed levels, you know what I mean? But they were great. They all had permanent contracts. They could work at any speed they fucking wanted, you know what I mean? But they were funny. They were great to work with. But
Oh, Filipinos are super nice people.
oh yeah, loved them. Loved
Interesting
them all.
language too. One of their words for like how are you kind of thing is kamusta, and they had like Spanish invaders there at one point, and then like como esta, right, is Spanish, so they like adapted their language based on visitors, the foreigners. It's interesting shit.
No way.
There's like 6 different languages in Philippines too.
Well, I've met a few Filipinians now. The next Filipinian I worked with was in hotel business, and I actually loved her. She came out to say hello to me at Damo's wedding as well, uh, in the, at, in Ashdown. Uh, she sends all her money back to her family.
Well, fuck, do you know average wage over there is $300 a month, and that's
Yeah.
big money. That's like good
She
money.
said she owns 3 houses over there now,
No doubt.
and like all her family are sitting pretty. Like
That's a big thing with the Filipinos. If you marry a Filipino, you're not just supporting the girl, you're supporting her entire family. It's what they say. You go visit their family, and their mom's like, money? Give money.
what are you doing?
Poor Barbosa. Hold on 2 seconds. Don't stop it, Dean. Jesus Christ.
He makes it flopping all over the place.
Don't end it on the stool, man. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a big split. That fight's over.
Yeah. It's done. What a way to end a career. That's sad.
Yeah.
It's not a Ray thing, man. It's like being sold.
You see the sigh there. He knows it's done. Don't send him back out there. Don't send him back out there. Oh, this is gonna be nasty, isn't it?
I won't be fucking kicking with that leg anymore anyway.
Now, does this kid have respect for him or what?
Oh yeah, I mean you respect him by knocking the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
I mean realistically like that is how you respect him in this game.
He's hurt. Look at him dancing on that fucking right leg.
Oh, he threw the kick. Oh.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It looked like it hurt him.
I mean Barbosa and Paul Felder's fights are fucking legendary.
Felder? Was that the kick? No, that wasn't the kick.
No. Felder and Barbosa fought twice. Terry Adam was the kick. He's literally
Jesus.
one of the greatest kicks I've ever seen in my life.
Go on to me.
I've
No, I mean
never
the
seen
name. I remember the kick, but I don't remember the names.
That is the only thing I know about that guy, is that he got wheel kicked by fucking Richard Barbosa.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can tell you about him. I'll never forget his name because of how badly he got kicked.
We're not friends anymore, Diane. Scared the shit out of me now. Twice.
Poor old Barbosa lit up the shit.
I gotta go back and watch the McDonald Lawler fights. So I don't remember Lawler McDonald 2, but supposedly that was like insanely
One of
gruesome.
the best fights of all time.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
saying that on the morning pre-show. I had loaded it up,
Never
but then I
seen
got
it.
busy. I don't know. I might have. I wasn't really watching much in 2015.
Yeah, prime Robbie Lawler, prime Rory McDonald.
Yeah, they were saying the second one was the greatest fight of all time.
Yeah, definitely top 3 anyway. Like, you know, it's 100% one of the best fights ever, if not the best.
His lip was like hanging off or some shit.
His lip was split the fuck. Oh yeah, and he screams. He screams and rips it open even more. Like, it's like, oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Or what was it? Overeem versus fuck, what's your man's name? The Dutch, big Dutch lad.
Sing for me.
Lesnar?
Singing somewhere.
Rosenstruck.
But she's hungry.
Yeah.
Definitely a
Overeem versus
Diane.
Rosenstruck.
Oh my god, spawned on top of me. Are you kidding me?
He got the baddest lip, like.
It's not fair, Diane.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Smashed me. Fix that. Right. It's
We've arrived. Check the equipment.
Oh wow, his
Send
lip
us
is
before
fucked.
investigating. There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby.
What year was that?
To your advantage.
2019? Surely I watched that one.
And was it Jessica? I really got her ear taken off.
Jessica, I defeated Leslie Smith via 2014.
That's a bad one, to be fair. I mean, Joanna's Forehead's one as well, obviously. Classic.
Yeah, that's a tough one to watch.
I mean, it's an amazing fight, to be fair. Greatest women's fight of all time, for sure.
Until tonight.
Potentially. I doubt it, though.
Oh, come on. Give it up for Jillian. She's going to put on a performance.
Nah, fuck her. I'm listening to fucking Edson. Don't care about that bitch.
She's Canadian, though. Jillian Robertson is a very, very good women's fighter. Dern is also the elite, so I'm looking forward to it. One of the few women's fights that's like actually pumped for. Can't wait to see it.
Got Canadian parents down the line, like, or is that racist to think? Overturned beds, fairly big room. About what part of the hospital that's in? At the bone? Oh my god. Too easy. 2 overturned beds. Look at that. Oh. Down. Go on. Gotta take care feed. Damn it. This one. Maybe comes. Come down here. Really cool. A long walk back out, regretting not having spring. Hmm. Falling back. What ghost? Very dodgy ghost. It can be a demon, a Hontu, Jinn, or a mimic. I ain't seeing no ghost orbs. Yeah. Well, the demon hasn't hunted yet. It says it can hunt at any sanity. You know what I mean? So it would have done it by now, right? I feel like, yeah. I mean, it would have hunted by now. Okay. What do you mean? Well, it hasn't turned off the breaker yet. Okay. So not scaring me much either. You know what I mean? Oh, I mean, I was in there for a while, lost a couple of percent. Like, what ghost doesn't scare people? Like, I don't have a shade. It can't be one. Well, it hasn't turned off the breaker yet either. And a hunter was more likely to do that. Could almost rule the hunter out. No, more likely to turn it off. I was just reading it. And it hasn't been turned off. So I'm thinking the djinn is definitely up there. Because a demon hasn't hunted me. And I've walked up this corridor about 10 times and it hasn't burnt the crucifix. Or maybe not 10 times, 5 times. I mean, any sanity. I guess. Posting. To let's look at this cruci. It's still 100%. Gave me a ghost scare there. Well, didn't he? Talk to me. Never brought an EMF or It is a gin. Oh, kind of gust on this.
It's a gin.
It's a gin. Object from. Object from.
Friday me, I Friday you, your mum.
Good enough for me. Motherfucker.
Motherfucker Jones. Drink this.
Trash
Some
it.
time.
And I randomly got the bone and
I ran.
I ran. I ran them.
With scissors?
Part of me wants to see this in really quick. Oh yeah, they can be. Take away. Take a look at it. Oh my god, it's so quick. You a bitch. Pretty sure I'm not safe until I get out of the building.
We're safe.
They have a special ability and I can't really remember what it is.
James?
Yeah.
They don't like you messing with the electricity, son.
They want it turned on. They need it turned on. Yes. Oh, shit on. He's quick, man. He ran up the corridor at me. I had barely enough time to get away. Scared the shit out of me. Oh yeah, 100%. Kind of cheating with the 5 evidence on, but the lack of sprint makes up for it.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Titties.
Yeah, nothing wrong with doing a few casual runs, sure.
Got 5 grand there, man. Oh, earn
Damn.
perfect investigation bonuses on nightmare or harder. Must have been. Yeah, it's a weekly. It's some good money. That's a full fucking level and a bit. I'll take it.
You should get a bonus if you do perfect game as solo.
Oh yeah, definitely. There should be fucking extra times on it. Interactions. Never changed. One event. He did one event to me, like, and he used his ability on me twice.
That's really low.
One single hunt, one event. Skins are dodgy. That was the speed he came running at me down that corridor. I fucking barely had enough time to light my incense. Just wanted to have a look at him, you know? Like, on top of me, just as I saw him. Never toggled the fuse box. I might need that, boys.
Fucking soft.
Yeah. That
Welcome
hour.
back.
I'm gonna
I've
win.
prepared some jobs for you.
Not even gonna watch Ian Gary become champ, like fuck's sake.
The pride of Ireland.
Yeah, is he gonna kick ass?
Hey, no, don't go that far now. Settle down.
He's the gay pride of Ireland.
Is he?
He likes to watch his wife get fucked.
Fuck off.
I'm not kidding.
Well, I know there is that fetish, and here, you know, whatever way you're raised, if you've got that fetish, whatever. I'm sure his missus doesn't argue with it. Like, you know, like, okay. You know?
I like black dick.
Oh, what?
That has nothing to do with the conversation. It's totally separate point.
Yeah, I thought I was muted. Fuck.
I didn't expect that now, but I was thinking any man, not specifically ethnically black man. But no, I wouldn't agree with it myself.
He's also a vegan, and he says women should run the world.
Oh, fuck. What?
Pride of Ireland.
I don't mind vegan.
Crazy part is, if he
Vegan's
wins
okay.
tonight, it's like the...
Vegan's fine. What was the other thing?
Pride of Ireland?
You said he's vegan, and then you said something else.
He thinks women should run the world. The world would be a better place if women ran it.
Well, myself and Fran have kind of turned to look at the opposite to that. You know, with voting and how the world has gone to shit, like a bit, like, kind of like, maybe we shouldn't have let them vote. Like, like I love women and all, but like it's a proven fact that women vote on emotion, you know, and we try and vote on logic. And yeah, here maybe there should be more emotion in government, but with the way things have gone in the last 100 years or fucking 50 years, it's not going great. Like, you know, the world's actually getting more unstable. What I mean is
remember
that
what it was, but the women's suffrage movement actually led to something like absolutely terrible, didn't it?
what
like,
I mean
due to
is
the
like
domino effect, like
they can
there
be
was something, I
swayed.
can't remember exactly.
You know what I mean? They can be. I mean, they can be swayed easy. You know, you put a picture of this child like crying, and it's like, oh, send the money here. You know that like some people are thick enough to think here that I need to give that company money. You know, like it's. I get it. There are
You telling me the money I send to Africa isn't going to those kids?
And me and Fran were definitely one of those people. We looked into it and everything, and it was just like deeper and deeper into it. All led to UN fucking secret groups that oh no, they're definitely helping. It's like okay, they're helping with maybe 1/5 of the money that they get. Rest is going straight into the pockets of
Those
terrorists.
CEOs
like,
make some
Jesus.
big money.
Like the way we feel about it is that we have blood on our hands. That's literally the way we look at it. We gave these people money for like 2 years, just a couple of euro a week out of the bank account. We weren't really paying attention to it, but now that we
You would
know,
never catch me doing that.
no, but we
I
didn't
give money
know.
to the Humane Society and the animal shelters, but
We didn't know,
that's
man.
local.
We were just we just assumed, that everything's this is, even Amnesty International. I always supported them. But now I'm looking at them like they're not exactly straight liners. You know, I used to believe in the ICC, international courts, like, oh, Putin has to answer for all this, and it's like they never go after any of the Arabic states for any of what they do, like what they do, like, wow. I'm not even gonna get into it. Christians like being drove out of so many countries down there, and the UN have said nothing over it. Nothing, like nothing. Like, what happened to the Syrians? Speak up, UN. Speak up. They will not. It's just fucking Giza and fucking Palestine and fucking Ireland's leading the charge against racism. It's like kind of heartbreaking stuff. Really.
You know, you can always get into politics.
Good fucking bus stop. Good transport in the country. So,
And you don't think that you wouldn't do
flats.
good in politics with these ideas?
Well, that's it. I know people that have gone into politics, and I've supported them. I've followed them, and they don't
But
stand a
you can
chance.
yourself.
They don't stand a chance about what's been set up in our government. It's been set up in a way to protect. Like, we have like three big parties: Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, and Sinn Féin. Like, they're the main parties, and they get the majority of the votes on everything. You know what I mean? But they're all coincided. At one stage, like 4 or 5 years ago, they actually told everybody that it was a bit of a slip up. They shouldn't have said anything, but they said they were going to do a co-op government, and they did. They had this co-op government going, yeah, and it was like, oh, okay. But then it turns out like we have no say, and then they have all this control, and then they pretty much tell we each kind of county puts forward TDs. They're called, like, they're like to represent the people of that county and town or whatever. There's lots of TDs, and I think there's a TD for every town. Once they're big enough, and these TDs are supposed to speak to the people and then bring their views to the government, and the government is supposed to listen to them. But our TDs are in the pocket. Like, all of them have been told, here, you're gonna lose your house, you're gonna lose your car, you're gonna lose your fucking job if you try and stand up against this. Just don't even show up, and you're grand, okay? And we'll know you're following the deal. And they don't even show up at any of the protests. Nothing. You know what I mean? And all our protests are completely friendly. No one ever gets hurt during them, and they're not listening. The TDs are in the pocket, like I said. They can't do anything. Their hands are tied. So basically, our government can do whatever it wants. Come the end of August, now we're gonna have our second fuel protest, and this is after they've upset all the farmers. So I can only imagine how big it's gonna be.
I mean, farmers take their tractors full of fucking sheep shit to the city. Shit
Well,
ends pretty quick.
The Dutch went off a couple of days ago. Germany have never stopped their shit. Farmers are losing their lands, everything. But that's it. That's another thing. If you stand with these protesters against what the government are up to, but the cost of living, it's not a cost of fuel now. It's cost of living. Like, so we're gonna have a protest the 31st of August, Monday, I think it is. It's gonna be a big one, and the government isn't listening. They sent Michal Martin to the Farmers Association thing. This is after they had them all fucking. Did you see the videos of them being like hundreds of farmers like standing together, like, no, this isn't happening? All of them, like, it looks like stormtroopers showing up and just starts like pulling them away from one another and arresting them and dragging them around on the ground. It's pretty horrible to watch because it's not like these farmers are fighting back. Because they well outnumbered the guards in a way, like, and they could have been arresting all the guards. That's the way I feel about it. But no,
Well, they're probably a lot
they
tougher than the Guardy too.
they got yeah, that's it. But here, all the Gardaí face covers, they're half of them are foreigners. We're bringing them in on the fucking boats and just slapping the fucking armor
Face
on them.
covers.
Yeah, the Gardaís.
That's
Oh, the
fucked up.
the ice. It's like no, our Gardaí wear face covers. Our riot police wear face covers. Like they, oh, but ice in America. Oh, it's like, fucking, you should see it. The guards over here hate us.
I understand SWAT wearing face guards, or
You
even ICE being like how controversial that is, but like police should not be wearing they should not be covering their face.
5 or 6 years ago, right? They had this huge. Well, actually, it was less. I think it was 4 years ago. They had this mad recruitment thing to send all our well-educated and well-off Gardaí, all of them, to Australia. How crazy is this? Like all our experienced guards from all these stations got offered houses and jobs in Australia, and they fucking took it in droves. Who wouldn't? You know what I mean? Offered a fucking house in Australia to go fucking run a department down there. Yeah, no bother. They even made a show about it, right? Gardaí Down Under. You know what I mean? It's like we sent them all over Australia, and it was like all our experience just went with them, you know. But that's part of what they wanted. They wanted to replace them with these people that completely hate the
Shit!
public.
Holy fuck!
Crazy stuff. Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
how
Yeah,
far
no
ahead of me
doubt.
are you? Like what?
What? I didn't say anything, Murph.
Oh,
He's too
I
ahead.
said how far ahead of me are you? Fuck. Smish.
Well, I may jump off. I want to round about more politics.
Yeah, get yourself a house in Australia there, Jesus.
No, it was only offered to the Gardaí, our police force. Crazy.
Yeah, it's a little fucking crazy.
Yeah, here there's a few streamers in Ireland that they speak the truths. These every day for the last fucking 3 or 4 years I've been watching them, and it's just you just they're just getting more and more upset, like because it's not getting better. There was a huge thing about in Galway, some girl, 13, the guy who raped her, uh, needed an Arabic translator. That's the only reason why we found out that the guy was a immigrant, because he needed
Like you needed a translator to rape her?
no to for the courts, like what they call it. Like they're keeping everything from us. You know what I mean? They'll never tell us if it was an immigrant. But if it's an Irish person committing a crime, you'll hear about it. You'll see his name, you'll see his address, you'll see where he worked, you'll see his family. You know what I mean? But if it's someone off the boat, so in iPass Center or whatever, you you won't hear anything about him for years, like years. And there was a case about a foreigner running over a bunch of people on a bus stop. This was horrific. Like, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure 2 people lost their lives, and woman got trapped underneath. It was fucking horrible stuff. The guy still hasn't even been prosecuted, and we don't know anything about it. These are things that, like, they're not going to tell us. Like, they don't have to. They control 100% of our media. Why would they tell us anything? It's crazy. Now the Gardaí are completely like the biggest lapdogs. They'll literally beat the shit out of our public on the street with tear gas and kids and women and everything. They don't care. You can see it. You can find it on YouTube. You can watch this shit happening, and it's almost like slap in the face. Like, oh my god, we have like stormtroopers beating up old men. Like that's what it looks like. They're fucking look, we put in Cool Knock. That was one of the worst places in town. Crazy stuff. Oh, they're just a bunch of hooligans. So the Gardaí have the right to go beat them. Look even further back. We protested against the fuel and Quilcha selling our trees. Those protests were shut down forcibly as well. Crazy to think that they step on anyone that tries to say anything.
Do you guys not have like a not necessarily a constitutional right, but some kind of law that allows you to peacefully protest?
We do. And that's why when they shut us down, they say that it's a public disorder. They created new bills to stop us. They even created a bill last year, and everyone was like, completely fucking like, what the fuck is this? It's basically that they can take any media that they think might be evidence. But they can just take everybody's phone in the crowd. You know what I mean? They could just be like, here, give us your phones, or else you're on under arrest. Because you have evidence. I just saw you take a picture there. So basically, the first day I realized that it happened, there's this guy called Philip Dwyer. He's a he's famous in Ireland. If you just look him up on YouTube, you'll find him. He's one of the biggest YouTuber streamers, uh, showing what the Gardaí are up to. And they fucking hate him. They walk over and confiscated all his shit just for saying hello to them one day. It was just like, yeah. Oh my god, we're on a different level of like, control here. I mean, you think North Korea was bad, like, yeah. Later, boys.
Yeah, have a good night, dude.
Bye.